On a weekly basis, we're posting these videos as part of our Iluminata blog. One of the things that I like to say about it is that in no way we are trying to give advice or to counsel anybody or tell anybody what to do. This is just us sharing how we go through things, and if you feel related or if you want to try one of the things that we suggest to do, by all means. But please make sure that it is understood that we are not trying to give advice or say anything. The process that we go through to come up with these videos is that Pat usually on a daily basis, she sends me quotes and I work on them with pictures. And then on a weekly basis, each of us, we take turns choosing one, and sometimes we choose a quote and sometimes a quote chooses us. This week a quote chose me, and the one that chose me says, "Those words that you long to hear from the one that you love, maybe they can't say them because they need to hear them too. Can you find the courage to say those words first?" So I didn't exactly know why I chose that quote. That's why I say the quote chose me. We had a conversation about it and we came up with the words that sometimes are hard to say and you're also longing to hear them from somebody else. Could be "I love you," "I appreciate you," or even "I'm sorry." After a long conversation, in the quote it says, "Do you have the courage to say it first?" My answer is yes. I always have the courage to go first, and even if I slam myself against the wall, I go. And I go for it whether it's "I love you," or whether it's "I appreciate you," or whether it's "I'm sorry." If I do something wrong, I do apologize, and I have the courage to do it, and it takes a lot of guts, especially when you're afraid of losing something important. But what we came up, Pat asked me through this conversation if I felt if I was the rule or the exception, and I feel I'm the exception. Usually I'm the exception because I'm very bold and straightforward. Not everybody is like that. So through our conversation we came up with the conclusion that if you have the courage to say the words, if you repeat them too much, they might lose their meaning. But if you follow them with an action, then it gives it more of a meaning. Like if you say "I love you" and you follow it with an action, it makes it more important. And also if you apologize for something, or if you say "I'm sorry" and you try not to repeat that action, it gives it more meaning than just repeating it and repeating it. So I guess that this week the challenge would be to ask you if you would, dare to say the words that you are longing to hear to someone you love first.